Hey guys, how you doing? All right, so happy weekend. If you're like me, you're trying to hide from the sun because it's extremely hot outside, 90s plus all weekend long, and then all week, and then it's just been raining and hot here in the Northeast. All right, what I'm going to do first is just give you guys a very, very quick update. All right, my time and my life as far as job goes has changed. Don't worry, I'm still employed, and I still will be doing the knife stuff. I just have to get everything sorted out. And it's all for the good, guys, so don't worry about it. It's all for the good. What I'm going to do with the knives is I'm going to start doing less videos as far as how-to videos. Okay, the how-to videos take a very long time to do because every time you want to grind something, you have to set up the camera, and it's just a lot of work. There is enough content up there if you're a starting or budding knife maker to get yourself started. My website has a ton of information. Also, the YouTube videos will help you out a lot. Most of the videos I will be doing will be like this. They will be a show and tell of the finished product. Okay, so if that bores you to death, sorry, but until I get everything sorted out, this is kind of the way I'm going to have to do it. I'm not saying I won't do a how-to video. There are plenty of that that needs to be filmed. I have new grinders, I have new setups that I want to film, but I want to get some time on before I actually film it. Alright, as you can see here, I finally got the Last Ditch 2 knives back from Peter's Heat Treat. Okay, so I got 30, let's see how much. Let's see, 5160. They are 5160, 34 of them, and they are Rockwell hardened 58 to 60, and the heat treat cost me $120. Okay, they did do the cryogenic tempering, as you can see there, 3 blades. Okay. And I also did get these. These are the Mark I Scout. I haven't really spoken about them until they got heat treated, but they are heat treated now. As you can see, they're all heat treated blanks. They're about 3/16. All of these are 3/16. This is made out of 5160. Okay. I'm sorry, disregard. It was 154 cm. The Mark I Scout is 154 cm. These are 5160. I have 24 of those, and they are Rockwell hardened 59 to 61, and that cost me $80 to get heat treated. As you can see right there, 80 bucks, cryogenically tempered. All right, so basically, to get those 2 sets of knives heat treated, actually heat treated, it cost me about $200, and I know I'm going to get a bill for shipping as well. So figure about $220. All right, so there is an expense when it comes to heat treating. But as you can see on these 2 knives right here, there is a difference. Okay, this is 154 cm. It has like a pinkish type of heat treat rust, and then this is the regular oil quench. Okay, the reason I didn't grind these is because I wanted to leave them as straight as possible, and it's easier for him to temper them and straighten them if they do warp. 5160 can warp, any blade can warp, but as you can see, they're pretty decent sized blades. So all you guys that have been waiting and waiting and waiting for these to come back from heat treat, they are now back from heat treat. I want to say thank you for your patience. Those will be the next knives that I will be working on. Don't ask me when they're going to come out. I'm going to tell you I have about 5 or 6 on order, and I just got another one. People are ordering these off the website, but now that you know that they're in, you can order. I have 30 something. What did I say? 30. I have quite a number of them. So yeah, 34 of them. All right. Well, actually, more like I'm going to say 29 of them because the other ones, these are sold now. All right. So Last Ditch 2. Okay, Mark I Scout. I am not going to put Mark I Scout up on the website just yet. I want to get all the Last Ditch 2s ready to go. Mark I Scout is going to be a little bit of a trial and error. I need to find out what type of grind I'm going to put on there. Either a Scandi grind for you woodsman type folks, or maybe a nice hollow grind. okay, something like that, or maybe something in between. You know, I'll figure it out, or a saber grind. I'm not sure. I'll figure it out. Not a big deal. All right, so let's get started, guys. Sorry to blabber on, but the first one is for Michael S. He's from Minnesota. I like to say Minnesota. It reminds me of cheese. Anyway, Michael S. Required the Master Chief. And this Master Chief is a little bit different because what he did is he requested a larger handle. I guess he's got big mitts like me, and he wanted something that looked like the Haas USMC. So this is it. All right, you can see the little shadowing. That's from the heat treat process. Okay, I really can't get that out when you do it this type of knife. It's just the way it is, guys. There's nothing I can do about that. 1/4 inch thick, 1095 high carbon steel. The only thing with this, Mike, if you're watching, I had to grind this a little bit short. The letters are still there, so I hope that's not too much of a deal crusher. If it is, just PM me, let me know. I mean, the knife looks beautiful, except for that it was a little bit too over when I made the stamp, so it just kind of got a little cut off. Any case, if it's a problem, let me know. We'll sort it out. It does have this nice little sharpening notch, so when you sharpen it, it won't be a problem. These are all sharpened. I made special care attention to sharpen all these blades, and I even cut myself again, so that's how sharp they are. But this is ready to ship. It comes with a sheath, has the fold over sheath, black Kydex, and I did include a Tek-Lok. Okay, because I know Mike was dying to get this knife, so I didn't want him to come back to me and say, hey, I can't put it on my belt. Mike, it's got a Tek-Lok, you slap it in, you slap it on your belt, you're good to go. Alright, Mike, the next one is John from MI, I want to say Michigan. John M from Michigan. Alright, he ordered the Huntsman. This is pretty much like the flagship of Three River Blades. Everybody likes the Huntsman. It is a nice hollow grind. The handle is very nicely curved, nice curvature, fits your hand very well. There is jimping, but it's not very aggressive. It's very smoothed down. I don't like aggressive jimping because it'll rip the bottom of your thumb, you know, when it's wet and nasty outside. 1/4 inch thick, 1095. Lanyard hole in the back, perfect for hunting season, which is coming up soon. This thing is razor sharp. Really nice handle purchase. I really love this knife, and a lot of people do. A lot of people. So, and I do have more of these, guys. So if you're interested, go up to the website, make your order. Also, I made him a nice Kydex sheath. All right, black Kydex sheath. It does come with the Tek-Lok. He didn't actually buy this. I threw this in. I was feeling generous. Normally these go on my website for $20 a piece, but I know there's been a lot of waiting for these guys to get their knives, and I threw that in as a little extra Benny. You know, really nice sheath. I apologize for this back and forth kind of thing, but I wanted the this piece to stand up a little bit straighter because it does have a crook knife on it, so that's what I did. You can't really tell that shouldn't be a problem. It's just plastic. Alright, so that's for you, John. Hope you appreciate that. The next one is the Master Chief Gunblued. Alright, a lot of you guys have checking this out. This is a Gunblued Master Chief. I can do gun blue. It is an option on the website. This is going to Burrs, Captain Burrs. If you guys are a friend of his, go up to his YouTube page. He does a lot of reviews, and he requested this knife especially. He really wanted to take a look at this knife, so I'm going to ship this off to him. Hopefully he'll do a review on it. Tell me what you think. 1095 high carbon steel, flat grind with a secondary bevel. Okay, Gunblued, guys. Gunblued it looks very, very nice. It does have a little bit of a shadow like the other one does, but just not as bad. You can see it a little bit, but I do like the Gunblued. And I made him a Kydex sheath. Like I said, I'm able to make the fold over sheets and the pancakes. This is a pancake sheath. As you can see right there, I did throw a Tek-Lok in for him. It's kind of weird with this knife because it has such a large handle. It's when you wear it on your belt, it might stick up a little bit, but the Tek-Lok really keeps it solid on the belt. There's no waving. And when you do use some type of Kydex, you need that because Kydex is very stiff. So when you pull it out, it's going to be stiff. If it's on a dangler, you would have to actually grab the sheath and pull it out. With the Tek-Lok, you just hold it, pull it out, and you're good to go, ready to rock and roll. So hopefully my sheath is getting better, my sheath making capabilities. Alright, so that's going out too. So I have 3 knives going out. Now, the next ones are not, okay? This is a hybrid Master Chief, okay? This will be available on the One of a Kind page. This is the one that has the swedge on it. I don't know if you can see that. Let me see if I can bring it in a little bit closer. Don't mind my hands, I know they look disgusting. Alright, so it does have a swedge on it. It is gun blued. This does have liners, white liners on it. And this is paper micarta. It has a lanyard hole. Really comfortable. This is like one of the best. I don't even want to sell this. What's different about this, as you can see, my maker's mark is cut. There is no ricasso on this knife whatsoever. Okay, that's what's different about it. Just put a nice little notch right there so you can sharpen it from the get. Alright, this is very sharp with a swedge on that. This did take a little more work, so it will be a little bit more expensive. You can go up to the website and check out One of a Kind. Okay, if you guys are interested in that. The next one, this is the Mosquito, guys. It's a little bit of a hybrid. Again, another One of a Kind mosquitoes. As you can see, it doesn't have that. It does have more of a finger taper right there, which allows it to hold and connect inside the palm very well. I would almost more likely consider this a small skinning knife or a small field knife. Now it is gun blued, but what I did is I polished the edge all the way around, and I have green G10 with orange G10 liners on this. And again, this comes with Kydex sheath, and it does have the Tek-Lok. It fits very well. It's a really nice little knife. I really like this knife. I almost don't want to sell this one because it's just perfect. It's like perfect little tiny knife, ready to use when you need it, and when you're done, just snap it onto your belt and you're good to go. I wouldn't necessarily use this as a neck knife because it can be a little bit heavy in the back end, but what I wanted to do was make sure that you have enough palm so you don't lose the knife as you're using it. Perfect for hunting, in my opinion. For you guys that don't like the big knives for hunting, this is really nice. So this will also be available on the One of a Kind. Alright. The last 2 knives that I'm going to go over, I already went over. These are the Jungle Fighter knives. I know these are expensive. I know they're up there. The gun blue one I think is $300, something like that. But this is a oversized 1/4 inch. I think it's almost like 270, 0.270 or 0.260. It's a very, very thick knife, or 6 mils if you like. It's about 6 mils. And this is a heavy chopper. These are the heavy choppers that I was talking about. I call it the Jungle Fighter knife. This is the knife you want when you don't want to carry an axe, but you need something a little bit more robust. It does have the up sweep. It does have a larger secondary grind, and that secondary grind is convex. So it's flat and then a convex grind. Great for chopping, great for cutting. And this is a canvas micarta. As you can see there, it's really nice. It does have some nice lanyard holes in there. Alright, so again, really nice, really practical. This will come with a Kydex sheath. If anybody's interested, you can just go to the picture on the home page. Okay. This one right here is the same exact knife, only it is not gun blued. It is satin. So either way, whichever way you like it, they are made exactly the same. Okay, has that nice upsweep, that nice belly to help when the blade comes down, nice chopping ability, and it is a convex grind with a flat grind. Okay, so that's pretty much it, guys. I want to thank you all for staying the course. A lot of work here, and there's a lot more work to do. like I said, also, with the Q&As, I'm probably going to have to put those on hold as well, because the Q&As do take a lot of time. So for now, just bear with me. A lot of great products coming up, and thank you for your support. Go to 3riverblades.com. Thanks.